No. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Edward Iberaisi, and I'm here to present you an opportunity that will be changing lives in the last couple of months. Okay, since we got to know about this opportunity, and I got a question for you, and the question is simple: could $500 change your life forever? Okay, truly, nobody lives forever, but we can leave a legacy behind after we've gone. With $500, I don't know what you've been able to achieve in the last 12 months, in the last 2 years, in the last 5 years with $500. But I can tell you that as a community in Python Signals, we do have something for you that we ensure that your future is completely and totally transformed. Okay. Uh, I ask a very simple question, which you have on the screen right now. Could $500 change your life forever? Friends, if you had money problems in the last 5 years, that you do not have money problems in the next 5 years. Very important, very key. And I need you to put this into um, consideration as we move along. Now, you could just be the first to know about this life changing opportunity among your friends, among your siblings, your family circle, among your colleagues, your neighborhood. You could just be the first person to know. And there is an advantage of being the first person to know about an opportunity. And Python Signals welcomes you to your future. Now, with Python Signals, you have two things coming to you, two things coming to your favor. Number one, you have you have a privilege, okay, to get to buy your future, the very expensive future now that is cheap. Imagining a future that will cost you $1 million, a future that will cost you $5 million. Imagine that you are buying that future now that is very, very cheap. That is a whole lot, if you ask me. Okay, so friends, Python Signals represent two things. Number one, you're going to get quality information that will ensure you buy the future, expensive future now, why it is cheap. The second reason, or the second thing that Python Signal represents is coming to define the way we work, giving us the new work order. I repeat, giving us the new work order. So the first thing is you getting quality information that will help you grow your money, that will put you ahead of the market, or put you ahead of the world, that will tell you what will happen tomorrow, what will happen next month, what will happen 1 year from now, 2 years from now, so that you can be well prepared. Okay. While the second one is you get to know the new work order. And before I push you or we dive into what will happen properly, let me quickly say it here how you can use Python Signals information to become a wealthy person, how you can increase your fund with Python Signals, information coming from Python Signals. Friends, here's how it works. Very simple. If you have, for example, a laptop today, okay, and the laptop is going for $500, and you have a privileged information that tomorrow the price of the laptop will drop from $500 to $100. Now, what would you do? This is what every business-minded person will do. Guess what? It will sell the laptop today at $500 so that tomorrow when the price drop to $100, we'll be able to purchase 5 laptops. Of course, prior to that time, you get to know that it will drop to $100 and later skyrocket to $1,000. Maybe after a week or 2 weeks, it will drop back to $500. Now, here's what you will do. Of course, today you will sell your laptop. Tomorrow, you'll be able to buy five laptop because the price will drop from $500 today to $100 tomorrow, and you have 5 laptops to yourself. A couple of days later, the price will move from $100 to $1,000. Now, because you have $500, what do? Sorry, five laptops. Here's what you do: you sell off all laptops at $1,000 each, and that will give you $5,000. $5,000. After 1 week or two, the price of laptop dropped from $1,000 to $500. Guess what? You will be able to purchase 10 laptops, 10, 10 PCs, 10 laptops. The reason is simple. The reason is clear. You had information that others never had. As a result, you're able to increase the number of laptops that you have from 1 to 10. Do you know that someone else could have gotten same information rather than applying the information the way you did? He could go out there, look for money and buy more laptops, so that when the price gets to 1,000, he'll be able to get more money. But look, in your case, you have been able to increase the number of laptops you have from 1 to 10 without injecting new funds, without injecting new money to buy a laptop. You simply used information that you had to increase the number of laptops from 1 to 10. Now, today, we no longer have money problem. What we have is information problem. Information problem. And the earlier you realize that, the better for you. The earlier you realize it, the better your tomorrow will be. The earlier you realize that we are in the era of nothing but quality information. And that is what PythonSignals as a community offers. Talking about phones, of course, laptops, of course, you don't need all 10 laptops. Probably you need just one. What would you do? You sell off the other 9 and you have cash, because it's all about making profit. It's all about making money. Because every person doing business, they do it for one reason: for profit. For profit. So it could be in other things, but in our own case, it's in the crypto space. It's in the crypto space, in Bitcoin and other coins. As a matter of fact, PythonSignals as a community with an advantage of Marius Landman, we ensure that you are ahead of the market. You know when to buy, you know what to say, you know what to do, all of that. Because we were able to increase the number of laptops from 1 to 10 because we knew exactly when to buy and we knew exactly when to sell. So with that forehand information, we were able to increase the number from 1 to 10. And exactly what we'll be doing in this community called PythonSignals. You'll be increasing the number of money, the funds you have, the little you have right now, to the much you can only imagine, because you'll be doing the right thing at the right time. Okay, now having said that, let me show you a very simple scenario, a true story that happened of a man who had 80 Bitcoin. Remember, what we are talking about revolves around cryptocurrency. Okay, but what's important is this: even if you don't understand what Bitcoin means, what we are talking about is simple: that you are in a circle, you are in a community where you be well guided, okay, telling you when to buy and when to sell, and of course, how you can make money from what we have. Now, here is a man who had 80 Bitcoin from January to December 2017. He held on to his Bitcoin in 2018. He held up to now, he's still holding on to his 80 Bitcoin. Now, here is another man who is a member of PythonSignals community. Guess what? He had same 80 Bitcoin from January, December 2017. Because he is in a community called PythonSignals, he got information that Bitcoin would be dropping. So he was asked to sell off his Bitcoin at $20,000, which he did. Don't forget, Bitcoin got to $20,000 December 2017. He sold off the Bitcoin and then he waited. Sometimes in 2018, the value of Bitcoin dropped from 20,000 to 11,500. And this man, because he's a member of the community called PythonSignals, was able to buy back his Bitcoin. So he bought 139 Bitcoin at $11,500 using the $160,000 he sold, all right, on his Bitcoin when it got to $20,000. Now, the price moved from 11,500 to 12,000. to 40,000 to 15,000 to 16,500, and he got yet another report. Hey, it is time to buy. He bought back a Bitcoin at sold his Bitcoin at 16,500. Remember, it's all about buying when it's low and selling when it's high. And he sold at 16,500, and he made some good profit again and waited for the next time he will be asked to what? To buy. He waited. The price dropped from 16,500 to 11,000 to 10,000 to 8,000 to 7,000 to 6,500. And then he got an information from PythonSignals. Hey, member of this community, it is time for you to buy Bitcoin again. And he bought back Bitcoin that he sold much earlier. And guess what? At that point, it had taken in the space of 2 years. But guess what? He has been able to increase the number of Bitcoin he has from 80 to 352 Bitcoin simply because he has information that Mr. A does not have. Mr. A is holding on to his Bitcoin because he's aware that Bitcoin is the new gold. He's aware Bitcoin is a new oil well. So he's holding on to his 80 Bitcoin. But Mr. B, who is a member of the community, because in our community, it is not about the price, but it's about how many of these coins you have. Have been able to increase the number of coins he has from 80 to 352. Friends, you agree with me that this man with 352 coins will live a better life than the guy with 80 Bitcoin. That's the truth. That's the simple truth. Because he will be more flexible. He can choose to sell 52 of the coins and still hold on to 300. He can choose to sell 100 of the coins and hold on to the remaining 152. So 252. You still have all of that. While the other guy is kept holding on to 80 Bitcoin. Friends, PythonSignals will ensure that you accumulate as more coins as possible. Now, next thing you may want to ask, how many Bitcoin you need to become a dollar billionaire? Friends, 10 years ago, you will need 1 million Bitcoin to be a dollar millionaire rather. You will need 1 million Bitcoin. But 10 years later, you only need 122 Bitcoin to be a millionaire in dollars. Guess what? Very soon. Not 10 years. Not 10 years. Far less than 10 years. You will need only 1 Bitcoin to be a millionaire in dollars. We're talking about very soon. At that point, it means that Bitcoin that was $1 at a point 10 years ago would have been $1 million. It's happening, and it will happen faster than you can imagine. Now, why are we accumulating this Bitcoin? Why? Because it's very important that you know where we are coming from so that you know how far we can go with what we have right now in our hands. Friends, 10 years ago, September precisely of 2010 rather, Bitcoin was 6 cents. 2011, it was $4. 2012, we are picking the prices in September from 2010. $12 at 2012. 2013 September, it was 128. 2018 September, it was 6,000. 2019 September, this year, got to $8,000. Friends, with what you have seen, you will agree with me that Bitcoin is going somewhere. It's going somewhere. And the best place where you will be to get all of this is in the crypto space, is on PythonSignals. How many Bitcoin you have, if I may ask? You have up to 10. You have up to 6. You have up to 2. You even have Bitcoin at all. Just finish a physical meeting now, and I ask them in the meeting, how many Bitcoin do you have? I realized that some persons have been in this community and they don't have coins. So I mandated them to buy coins as little as 5,000 naira. It's very important. Very, very important. Go out there, buy it. Of course, the PythonSignals community will show you, will guide you on the coins to buy. Friends, some of the coins I'm talking about, some will do 1,000%. Some will do 6,000%. Some will do 60,000%. Friends, some will do 80,000%. You can only know when you are a member of this community. Friends, there are great testimonials across the land, everywhere. I won't bother talking about these testimonials, but the point is this. I look forward to when I will have your own testimony on here. There are testimonials everywhere in the last 3 months that we became a members community. So much lives have been impacted upon, and we look forward to seeing yours. Now, what does it entail for you to have access to this information that is changing lives across the globe right now? It's very simple. With $500 yearly subscription, friends, you will know when next to buy and you will know when next to sell. Talking about what we have right now at hand, friends, it will cost you only $500. Hey, the $500 is not investment. It is not investment, so do not expect anything back. It is only a subscription fee. Call it school fees for you to get degree. Call it school fees for you to get certificate. Call it school fees for you to have all the information, all the education, all that you need to get from this community that will ensure that you are ahead of the market, you are ahead of the world, and you are ahead of others. So your $500 you are paying for a whole 1 year, we ensure that you get all the information that will put you ahead of the world. Friends, it will open you to different channels where you can get the information, and of course you will be right ahead. Now, what else could the same $500 do for you? Now, in case you don't have all the money after getting the information, you don't have all the money to go back there and buy the coins that will give you 1,000%, 600%, 60,000%, 80,000% in the next couple of months. Let's assume you have the money. The system says, don't worry. In the community, we have money for you up to $300,000. You can access it, no conditions. You can access it with spillovers. You can access it. You get it, of course, in Bitcoin. Now, where is the money coming from? Do you know that 85% of our subscription is given back to us in the community to share? 85%. It means if anybody comes in today and pays $500 subscription, $425 is taken from that money and shared among the community members. So cumulatively, you can pick up that money and then you have something to buy coins with. The big question, are you willing to work for only 30 days? We're talking about a new work order now. We're done with the first part where you will get information, and of course you apply the information on what you have. Then the second part is you getting to work for only 30 days, talking about the new work order, to earn a minimum of $300,000. Friends, this is massive, this is big. Okay, now if you are ready to put in the work as required, recommended for 30 days, friends, you can earn $300,000. Is there the community account that you can pull out and then have some money to buy your coins? Of course, have spare to spend for other things. Now, here is the task. The only work that is required of you: become Wisestar qualified by getting just to $500 subscribers. I will always say, 2 persons that you will bless and who will in turn be a channel of blessing to others. Friends, you are not expected to do this every day, every week, every month, every year. No, it is something you will do one time, lifetime, and never to get it done again. Now, if that is done, friends, look at what some persons have been able to pull out. U+2 continuous income. Now, this guy joined August 8th. In 6 weeks, earned over $7,000. What did he do? He simply did a new work order by helping 2 persons become members of PythonSignals community. Here is someone else who also came in 5 weeks, $7,300. What did he do? Again, by simply getting the new work order carried out. Friends, the money could have been more than this, it could have been less. That's not my business. My concern is the fact that he only did the work that was required of him, of her. Friends, U+more, faster continuous income. This guy, in 6 weeks, over $9,000. Again, that's not my business. How much you earn? It could have been more than this, it could have been far less than this. Look at what happened. He was able to get not just 2 persons, but 3 who said yes to PythonSignals community, and that put him ahead of others. Now, look at this quickly. Your first 1 month, you earn $150. Second month, $180. Third month, $160. Ninth month, $10,240. In 9 months, you have earned over $20,000 cumulatively, simply because you carried out a simple task. of helping two people become member of PythonSignals who pay $500 each. Now look at the 10th month, $30,000. 18th month, $3.2 million. 18 months after you carried out the simple task. 18 months after, friends. 18 months after. Now, this will not end in one day. It will come to you every other year as you resubscribe. So it's a continuous income flow for you. All you need to do to get started and ensure you carry out the 30 days work if you want to participate in what you are seeing right now on the screen. Otherwise, get information and just go and grow your money yourself with what will be coming for PythonSignals. On that note, we are come to the end of the presentation. And what next? Don't forget that this meeting is our business is strictly by invitation. So get back to the person who asked you to join this webinar and activate your membership account with $500. And thereafter, we'll show you how you can get more Bitcoin by simply connecting with us. And of course, we'll also show you how you can get paid again and again by simply carrying out the new work order of working for only 30 days, getting just subscribers, and of course, you teach them to do the same thing, talking about the new work order. And I say a big thank you for being part of this meeting. And with that, we'll come to the end of our presentation.